My daughter not getting a job at 14. She's going to school. She's going to worry about school at home.
So you went out and laid down with this little girl.
Mom, I'm not ready for this. I can't do this. This is too much, bro.
I'm glad you stopped by, amazing viewer. It's with excitement that I'm sharing this interesting video with you so that we can learn from it. I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok. At first, it was this lady who was giving her reasons for not allowing her 14-year-old child to work, and she said that she's not ready to let her child go at 18 years out of the house. So I will let her stay as long as she can with me. But working at 14, that's not my option. On the other hand, I also saw this video of a 16-year-old boy who had impregnated a girl at 16 years, and he's right here confused, not knowing what to do, and the mother is trying to show him how to take responsibilities, including even proposing him options. You can work with me, something like you can work with me, so you will get paid for what you do as you work for me. But one thing you can't do is cross ways with this girl. You have to be in the life of your child. You have to take responsibilities since you decided to act as an adult. What's your opinion on this? I will let you listen to both clips and let us know what you think.
My daughter not getting a job at 14. She's going to school. She's going to worry about school and homework. She's not worried about making money and paying bills. I'm going to give her money. I'm paying all the bills. She will not have to move out at 18. She does not have to pay bills as long as she's living in my house. I don't care if she end up being 35. Black people, can we stop that shit? Like, what? Imagine having to wake up at 14 years old, go to school, leave school, go to work, get off work, do homework, go home, and somebody asking where the fuck your paycheck at. I don't give a fuck. That is something that my black ass will not be doing. And if she need help when she in her 30s with her bills, I'm going to help pay them bitches too. I just do not understand that. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. Bench. What is the job teaching them? What is Wendy's or the grocery store teaching these 13, 14, 15-year-old children? It's not teaching them how to save money. It's not teaching them how to invest their money. It's not teaching them how to be responsible with money. The only thing these kids think about when they go to work is how to get the money. They're not in there learning nothing or going for any other thing except for the fact they want to have money. It's on you to teach them at home how to stack money, how to put money up, how to invest money, or what money is being used for. I sit down with my daughter when I pay my bills and I show her, hey, I take this much, I pay the bills with this, I put this much in the savings, this how much we got left for the month. A job can't teach her that. And if she wake up every day and she's like, okay, let me go to school, and after that I gotta go make some money, she's not going to be in school being the best version of herself because she's worried about going to work. And God forbid she's exhausted from working the night before, plus got to go to school and do a midterm or something like that and go back to work the next day. Her mind not even going to be focused on school and what's important. It's like, oh, I don't want to get fired. I got to make sure I go to work. I just disagree. It's a no for me. Sorry, my baby has been working since 15. She loves making her own money, and she's on honor roll. Okay, go ahead, boo. Your child sitting in the house doing absolutely nothing is crazy. It's a no for me. Kaylin, I clearly said my daughter has to go to school. That's her job. We know that your baby at work, making her own money. Kudos to you. But let me tell you about mine. Her job is to get up every day and make sure she makes it to them classes on time. She's turning in that work. She's doing her homework. She's an athlete. Make sure she's in training. I want to make sure she's okay mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially. My baby 13 years old. She's not going, what the fuck do she need to work a job right now for? What bills is that important that my 13-year-old needs to go out here and slave to make a couple dollars when I can make sure we straight? But you could tell what parents feel like independence is only when you making some money, and when people really know what independence is. You can teach your child so many things and not make them have a job. They could be at home doing chores. That's responsibility. Going to school is a responsibility. Cleaning up after themselves is a responsibility. Learning how to cook is a responsibility. Kudos to you, Kaylin. But I'm not on the bandwagon, boo. So go ahead and move around.
That was our opinion, but let us listen to this other clip.
You went out and laid down with this little girl.
I can't, Ma, I'm not ready for this. I can't do this. This is too much, bro. I ain't got no money to take care of no kids.
You and Amanda, y'all, I know you only 16, but you and Amanda have known each other since y'all was kids.
So what?
Y'all been close for a long time, so I'm sure.
I don't want nothing to do with her. Man, this is not it, man.
Okay, but you can't just leave her. You can't just leave her high and dry. No, you're gonna take care of the baby.
Tell me what I can do.
Yes, I can because I'm your mom, and I still take care of you.
Ma, it's too much.
So you know what time it is. So all of that, all them designer and all this stuff.
I didn't grow up with no daddy. So how am I supposed to know what to do?
But because you gonna sit, and you gonna figure it out. You gonna adjust yourself to what you have going on.
Mom, just a baby.
For it to work for not now. You just a baby. You wasn't just a baby when you was laying down with her. So don't try to pull out you just a baby card now. Just let me talk. Let me talk.
No, I'm just too young.
Just let me talk. There's no more all that. Well, we just gonna be doing allowances now. No. You can make money over here with me to take care of the baby. You can make money here with me. No. You can come work at the shop, do stuff at the shop. No. Pitch in time at the shop, and I'll pay you for it.
Working. No.
And then but ain't no pay her. Stop playing. You know that little girl already got a job. She already working. She been working. You got to think about it. She's not as fortunate as you was. And I love that little girl. So I would never even if I didn't know her, I would never let you do her like that. Because I'm a woman who didn't have no daddy around for you. You should never did what you did. And I told sat both of y'all down 2 years ago and told y'all, since y'all haven't doing what y'all do, y'all better be ready for the consequences that come with it. No. I told y'all.
The reason why I saw the need of teaching these two videos is the fact that this 16-year-old boy is facing the consequences of a careful mother's decision, you know? It's like, I don't want my children to take responsibility earlier. Just the same as this lady was saying that I don't want my child to work, I don't want my child to take responsibility. I mentioned that those were two different clips. But I just connected them to show you how things can turn out the way we don't expect. And don't always think that what you think is the best. You know, whatever we are doing as parents, we are trying our best. We are trying what we think is for our children, but it doesn't necessarily mean that things will turn out the way we want them to be. So I would not really consider that the first or the second option is better. Not allowing your children to work is better than not allowing them to work. But I just feel like in this world today, sometimes we are raising our children and we think that they are babies. But out there, they feel like they're grown enough to do everything that they can do, and you're out here thinking that they're babies, the things they can't do, but before you know it, they surprise you. They surprise you with a pregnancy, they surprise you with so many other things they can surprise you with. What ensures you that your child is focused on studies as you think? You might be lucky. We are not trying to scare you if that's the decision you've made, but it's always good to teach your children responsibilities. Have you seen how hard will it be for this young boy who hasn't been working, and now 16-year-old, and he has to take responsibilities? It's like he has nothing. He's saying, I'm just a baby, but did you know you were a baby when you went out there? Yeah, and I love the mother who is showing the child how to now take responsibilities and trying to put sense into his brain, you know? Yeah, it will take time, but that's my 2 cents on this. It's always good to teach our children responsibilities, and don't think every choice we make has a consequence. Every parent would want to have their children focus on one thing. As a mother, I would want to also stay home, not looking for anything, not working. I stay and I focus on my children. I give them the best life. But how will I do that in this world? How will I do that if I don't act? I don't do something. So if as early as you can, find an opportunity to have your children take responsibilities, I don't see any problem with that. I don't know what you think about this, but these were my 2 cents on this. And yeah, leave it in the comment section.